Marketing is one such aspect in your prospering business that would determine the footfall that you receive in a specific period. This will be able to foster a stable growth of your brand, making you one of the most renowned people in the world. Think about it, your company reaching the best heights under your leadership for a minimal price you paid, that is, a strong marketing system. Despite the fact that you have the best product or the best service, if you don't have a good strategy to reach out to your potential customers, you may get left behind. It's important for you to balance all the features and work in a cordial manner, in a way that all your aspects are balanced enough to make the best decision. Welcome back to another video on this channel. Today we'll be looking into a few techniques that could be useful for you to grow your business and make the most out of the term marketing. Make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel to make the most out of this video. Also, turn on the post notifications to make the most out of all the videos that we post here on this channel. Let's get into today's video. Getting someone to look at your business is very important despite having a good one. It's important for you to make sure that you communicate in the best possible manner about all that you have been planning over the years. Your efforts behind a product need to come out in front of your customer through you by how you market your product. Such people will always gain a dominant position in the market. While we look into the best products in the market today, it's to be understood that the best product that we see today may also have turned out to be a product that we could never have heard of, but still be the best in the world. By this, we mean that it is not necessary that you will be able to make the most out of a product just by designing it or making it in the most desirable manner. What is important is to make sure is that you let the world know of the existence of your product. Also, while you do that, you also need to ensure that you do not sound too desperate trying to sell that new product of yours. Here are a few basic principles that you could apply to make sure that you are heard at all times. These are to make sure you stand up for yourself, be unique in what you do, make a clear line of difference in what you are, and the fourth one is to gain as much attention as you can from the public. While we say that, keep in mind that getting attention could go either way, so it's important for you to know when to stop and what to do at what time. Strategy number 1, know your product when you speak of it. While you speak about what you are, you need to make sure that you depict yourself and what you profess. By doing this, we mean that you need to put forth your idea and make the most out of all that you have been specializing in. It's important to ensure that you specialize in a specific stream that will make you different from the others in the market. Your product may be suitable for a certain area, demography, or a certain class of people, and therefore it is necessary that you target and narrow your product down to those in the area that are in need of it. This will make your penetration surface softer, and you may easily become a part of their needs and daily lifestyle. Deviating yourself from this and making a product with no special categorization or specialization will make it harder for you to market your products and make them reach the crowd you've been looking for. Furthermore, having a general approach will also make it harder for you to pierce into the market, as the competition in general products will always be higher. Speaking generally will also mean that you will have to speak, including the masses. And whatever you speak about the masses, you'll have to be broad and you will have to exclude the specificities that you may have at any point. Therefore, being a jack of all trades might not always be the right choice. Strategy number 2, why you? This strategy complements the one that we mentioned earlier. However, it will hold a greater value in the market at all times. This step is the one that will be able to bring in a lot of people into your product or service based on the uniqueness you have. You will certainly have to make yourself stand out and stand high in this competitive market. Also, instead of working hard, working smart may be a bit better for you where the competition never comes to an end. This means that you may rather be able to target those people who haven't been targeted yet, thereby reducing the competition and helping you work smart in advertising while you work hard on your product. This may help you skip over the question of how you are different. However, it will hold a clear question when you are asked about why to choose you. This is how you'll be able to create reverse attention to yourself, as you'll be able to answer some of the questions in a manner that no one does in the market. Yet again, most about it revolves around choosing the right audience and being able to work on a specific task that is important for a lot of people with similar interests. Diversifying from that point will be a rather safer option. Your journey will now start dealing with a bit of indirect competition, as there might be a product or service remotely similar to you in different areas. This means that even though they are not your direct competitors and neither one of you possesses direct competition to each other, you will certainly be able to leverage over the other one and bring in things that the others may not have been going through. Since this is something that belongs to a totally different area or demography, chances are high that you might need to work on the process that you've been looking into. The next important strategy is to concentrate. Now, this does not mean that you need to work only on a specific task. However, what this means is that once you've gotten into the market and have realized the kind of customers you'll be having in the coming days, you need to be able to work specifically on them and try to get them all on board. This will make sure that the specific group that you choose relies only on the product or the service that you provide, because they will be the only product that suits their needs in the best possible manner. Your product must be able to start with a small group of people, create good feedback, and then diversify into other kinds of markets that you have around the area that you concentrated on initially. Make sure you hit those marks, because one of the fundamental rules in marketing says that 80% of your revenue in a company comes from the 20% of your customers. Therefore, make sure you retain that 20% and then try to diversify further into the market. Now, apart from this, it may also be important for you to keep in mind another rule, which is called the 120-20 rule. This rule was coined by Perry Marshall. There is no difference in the rule generally than the previously mentioned 80-20 rule. This difference here is that it is claimed that 120% of your revenue may come just from 20% of your customers. Yet again, this elaborates the need for having a good relationship, stable over a period of time, and robust throughout a year to make sure that your business stays afloat. It's important for you to learn who, what, where, how, why, and when you'll be targeting the said audience. It's important to ensure that you learn all these factors to ensure that nothing gets left behind with regard to the ideal target market. It's important to ensure that you, as a business, understand the reasons why the customer makes the purchases that they've been making. Understanding these 6 questions will help you determine what to provide, when, to whom, why, and how they will use it, which will further help you to design your product and get to your market rather efficiently. In short, you need to ensure that you need to speak with your customers and bring forward a solution to all their needs at all times. Now, if you're looking forward to learning even more about your customers, make sure you speak with your prospective customers to decide on what you could bring into the company to diversify gradually around your field while making higher returns. In other words, you need to polarize your content to learn what exactly your customer needs. This is the best way to strategize your business over a period of time. These will certainly be a major addition to the manner in which you work in your company. Therefore, ensure that you strategize your approach and bring in more people to foster organic growth of your hard work. Make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel to learn more about how to make the most out of your business. That's about it for us today.